and welcome to ANB Bronze 24 Part 2. The end of the last episode, end of episode 1, we just reached level 70. I've been running dailies on the main character over the weekend, turning them in on this character. That has helped me get a bit of gold onto here. I've been cooking abilities over the weekend as well, so we have Frostbolt at 7, Fireball at 5, Immolate at 5, Frostnova at 5, Death from Above at 8, Endurance at 5, Fleet-footed at 5, and Power Infusion at 6, and other skills that we'll be using at some stage: Glass Cannon at 6, Frost Beam at 8, and Arc Lightning at 7. Now I could swap in Arc Lightning now. It does give us our 25% more damage because it stacks 5 times, but for the areas that we're going to be running today we won't need that, hopefully. I did have 3 marker titans from all the gear that we had picked up and then salvaged in the 1 to 70 process, so I have used those along with the materials that came out from that salvage to create a Grand Magister's Command weapon set. So we've got an Igneous with just haste ability rate experience, there's no enchantments on these, and the Glacis Tempestus with haste ability rate experience, and again nothing on them. I'll be running hopefully today through to Trial 70. Want to collect all these ephemeral cubes to make our first experience farming set, and I'm also going to use the jewellery that comes out to use those for experience farm builds as well. Now, since we get 6 cubes and there are 9, I think, items that we could use them for, we've got the head, shoulders, chest, cape, the weapons, gloves, pants and boots. And when it comes to the weapons, you're better off, if you've got the recipes already unlocked, you're better off crafting your weapons rather than using the ephemeral cubes. And the reason for that is that the cubes are going to roll level 70 gear. As you can see by crafting, I've got a 73 staff and a 72 tome, so hopefully we've got slightly better damage as a result on those than had we used the cube. I am going to have to craft one of the remaining items because we've got 7 slots left that those cubes can be used for, but we've only got 6 cubes. We do have 1 cube from reaching level 70, so I'm going to use that. And you might think, oh, I've got Death from Above, and we know that on Elemental Lord's Regalia we get this bonus amount of charges from Death from Above from the shoulders, so it's tempting to make that first, but in fact we're going to go for the chest. And the reason for that is that Northern Wind duration is increased by 2 seconds, so that gives us longer to run around and cast our Frost and Fire spells in order to get the shatter effect going. So first piece that we'll get is the chest, and we'll go with the shoulders next. So we want ability rate, haste and experience on that. Just make sure we've got regalia, chest, and we've got a level 70, which is all that you will get from those cubes. We'll put that on. And I'm going to change the skin. Let's go with the apprentice look. I'll apply that, and I'm going to put, don't have the green aura, so holy aura should go with that one, just so we can have that looking nice. So I'm going to sell that item that we used as we leveled up, and we can jump back into trials. I'm thinking, shall we pop currency booster as well? To which the answer is yes, we've got loads of those. Now we'll just make sure that we've got enough gold to craft the items that we need to craft, and hopefully have a bit left over for a basic gold farming set. Because we hit level 70 at the end of trial 8, so we don't have loads of them unlocked. So let's just do trial 9, and then we should unlock quite a few after this. Oh, managed to miss with that, hitting the columns rather than enemies. So we've got quite a nice long time with our northern winds, so we get 2 shatters before it runs out. Well, Garm didn't last long, did he? Our gold's gone up a little bit. I'll stick those up there for now. Pretty much all the gear that we find is going to be salvaged at this level. Champion levels, that's the point. We're up to 77, so we just gained 15 for that run. At the moment, all the offensive ones go on to haste, defense goes into life, and utility is going into experience. And let's keep on going. 27 is the broken dragon. Get our second cube from this run. We don't have a huge amount of ability rate at the moment, but those shatters are going to really make things go nice and quickly. And another one. And that'll do. So we get our second ephemeral cube, we get a 100% experience booster, a couple of hours worth of books of learning as well. That's nice. Ooh. So this second cube we will use to replace the shoulders once we assign our champion points. So shoulders, regalia, ability rate, haste, experience, and that gives us a 2-piece bonus as well now, so our immolate and frost nova damage is increased. Magroth at 46. Ooh, things surviving. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. And we can hopefully deal with Magroth. I'll wait for this so we can hit him with a couple of shatters. Not that they're doing much damage. Okay, that's considerably slower than I thought it would be. It's interesting. We've got a lot of champion levels for that. Our haste is flying up. So we've completed life. We'll do life on... I normally do armour before life on hit, so we'll do armour. Experience is complete, so I will go with ability rate next. That's handy. Ring, gemstone selection, and 2 more cubes. So what are we going to use those for? I shall pause the video while I have a think about that. And thinking time over. We're going to do boots and pants with these. So we'll do legs, regalia, and I'm going to take movement speed instead of haste on that one. We'll create that. We're going to be lacking ability rate for a while, whereas we're not going to have any problems with movement speed. This isn't the final experience farming set. And we want feet, regalia. Let's get movement speed on there. Do I want haste on that one, or ability rate? We'll mix and match. So this is just the very first set. We're now up to the 4-piece bonus, so we're getting elemental fury, which is going to increase our damage and reduce the amount of damage that we take, which is very nice. And we have a ring, so haste, power, experience, ability rate. Yes, those are the stats that I would have selected for that one. One of them will have vitality on it eventually. So we've got 3 items that we can sell. Let's add some more power. All useful stuff. I don't think we've started putting things in here yet. Let's sell those off. I was being surprised if we had 60 unlocked. Damage isn't too bad. Ability rate's climbing. Do I want to fight Garm? Why not? Garm in a cave? No. Not that the fight should be that long, but still. Remember, we don't have the second, or we don't have a vortex at the moment, so I think it might be worth me taking arc lightning, the way these things are surviving. I really should watch my own video to find out what I did. Oh no, I didn't record gold, did I? Yeah, we've lost aggro on some things, never mind. We'll have enough enemies here. probably want to get to here. It doesn't matter that we're not the fastest at the moment. It's all about getting those ephemeral cubes. So there's a cube, there's a ring, and we get custom rare jewellery. So the ring, haste power experience, ability rate, yep, just take that straight away. Got a 3-hour book, very nice. Haste and power. Let's assign these champion points. We're getting quite a few of them. Purely because it's not particularly efficient the way we're running at the moment. Let's get our ability rate moving. How are we looking for that now? 1024. So when we get the necklace we won't need to put ability rate on it because we have 328 points coming still to come from there. So that's good. Let's make the helm. Which will be haste power experience. Do we want some more? Need a little bit more ability rate. We can fix the build when we move on to legendary gear. So we'll put that cube down there. I can sell those. 1112. Looking for 1500. I'll make the gloves the same as that. I'm just wondering if I salvage this gear, will we have enough materials to make one item? The sash of the igniter. Certainly got the marker titans for it. We want experience, frost and fire. 20,000 gold to shatter those down. It's going to improve things for us though, so we'll do that. I'm just wondering if there's anything I could upgrade gemstone wise to socket that's going to help, but no is the answer to that. So we only need trial 70, don't we, to finish unlocking the gear, and it just so happens to be where we've unlocked two. That's something else. The Vial of the Wind Spirit at this level won't be doing too much for us, so once you're beyond trial 60. Surprised I'm losing aggro so much, but then we don't have much ability rate to keep things rolling quickly at the moment. need to have a think about where I'm going to use up the rest of the experience booster. We are starting to, now that we've got the Sasha the Igniter, we'll get thermal shocks after we cast our Death from Above. And there we go. A little bit slow, but it's under 90 seconds. And the necklace and that cube. So I still need to craft an Integralis mantle, but we'll worry about that a bit later. Armour's filling up nicely. There goes our ability rate on the way. So we can finish off the Elemental Lord's Regalia set with the gloves, which was haste ability rate experience. It doesn't matter that we're lacking power and damage at the moment. As soon as this haste is filled up, everything goes into power on that tab. And we've got haste power experience ability rate, so this one is having power, which is right at the start, and it wants vitality on it because we're going to need toughness eventually. We'll be using these at Troll 100, so that can go up there. We have the rest of the custom jewellery cubes, which I always take back to the main account. We've picked up some epics, which are nice for salvage. I can sell those items, and let's see what we get out of this. Not really struggling for toughness, are we, at the moment? Let's put in some more power. Always helps. And that will do. Oh, we can fuse that and make another one of those as well. So I'm not going to move beyond trial 70, that would be a bit daft. We're going to do next 10 minutes farming somewhere, and let's start off by dropping all the way back to 55. Might seem a bit drastic, but I want to be running somewhere around 1 minute. It's handy, we're starting to see things dying to shatters now without having to actively engage too much in the fight. Some elites over there, and Kara is gone. Okay, 55 is too low. By a long way, but it's handy for some quick champion levels. So let's take a look up to 60. Or should we go to 62? Trying to establish where's the best place to use up that very first experience booster that we bought right at the start of the event? That was silly. I didn't have Northern Wind up when I cast that Death from Above. You need a side channel or two to draw out the dragon. We're going to have a slightly awkward spot for the fight. Now, I leave a short gap after casting Death from Above because these fireballs take a while to hit, so I wait for them all to land before casting Frost Nova to make sure we get the most from... that's not bad, is it? When we get the most from the thermal shock. Experience fire and vitality. It saves us having to craft one for now. Be nice if it had frost damage on it, but we can only craft them with dual skull damage. I didn't see what time we cleared that in, so I need to pop back into that troll to see what happened. Yeah, that's about the time that we want to be clearing in, so I am going to stick with trial 62. I will stop the video because I'm just waffling now, but I'm going to run down this 8 minutes at trial 62. If I go higher, it won't be any higher than 70, so but I doubt we'll be going that high in any case. So see you again shortly when that is done. And welcome back. I switched the build up slightly. I've taken out endurance, we didn't need the toughness, and thrown in glass cannon. Just did a 42-second run at Troll 67, so let's take another look at 70, which was just under 1.5 minutes on our first attempt. We are slightly squishier here, but that's not a problem. Bit of a weird looking map, but I think I've got the hang of it now. I just missed a shatter there. Yeah, so we're under a minute, so 70 is where I'm going to spend the remaining 5 minutes of this booster. We're getting, what's that, 25 champion levels for that run, so that's very handy. We've nearly filled up ability rate. We can go with movement speed after that. On defense, life and armor are filled up. Life on hit will be done on the next one, so that will go to life regen. And offense is purely power from here on in. 11 minutes, so we'll read that, and that's about to tick down and give us glass cannon level 7 and power infusion level 7, and then I think I will start increasing arc lightning, or should I do two of the other 6 to 7s? Probably the other 6s to 7s. I need to make my mind up about that. I'm waffling. Should we do another run together? Footage, that's what people want to see, not me, my internal monologues. There's a nice lot of elites here at the start. It's the sort of thing where if we had Eileen already, we'd be on for an exceptionally fast clear. Okay, because we don't have that, I'm sort of firing into where they're approaching from, in the hope that they'll just march into a incoming fireball. So those have all hit, and wow. I'm still going to stick here. That's definitely a nice place to farm for now. We're getting epics, so we're going to get some decent salvage materials from them. No need to upgrade those. These are about to tick over, so decision time. Fleet-footed, and what else is at 6? Endurance. Upgrade and upgrade. Both skills that we'll be using later or at some stage in the event. So yeah, that's definitely the last run that I'll be showing. We'll meet back up for a end of episode roundup and see where we are. And welcome back. So the initial experience booster that we bought right at the start is now used up. We're up to champion level 533. Everything is going into power on the offense tab. Defense, we've just got life regen to finish. Utility, I'm working on movement speed, and then it will be extra gold. And then every champion level that we get, once those are all filled up, go into power. Got at the moment a full ELR set with Grand Magister's command. Still need an Integralis mantle. Still need to craft a level 70 plus Fire Lily, a Talisman of Power to replace the Vial of the Wind Spirit, and at some stage a Bracer of Mastery, hopefully with Death from Above on it. Abilities, Endurance and Fleet-footed are on their way to level 7. They'll reach level 8 before the next episode. I am going to craft between episodes. We've got quite a few smaller essences here, and we've got 7 Mark of Titans. And whilst the temptation is to go and finish crafting these items, I'd rather wait until we're moving on to crafting our legendary gear before replacing these. So I think I will craft a rare set of Elemental Lord's Regalia gear, which will have extra gold and ability rate on it, which will be fire and shadow essences, so that next time out we can start running through story and getting some gold onto the character, so we'll have plenty of gold to craft legendary gear once we've done a bit more experience farming and got some more materials. So that will wrap up this episode. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching.